A few years ago, I landed my first real job as a flight attendant with a small airline based in San Diego. Fresh out of training, I was full of excitement. The airline mostly operated short routes up and down the West Coast: Los Angeles, San Francisco, Portland, Seattle. For someone eager to see the world, it was the perfect place to start. My schedule was packed with early morning flights, meaning long days, but quiet, restful evenings. In my Mission Valley apartment, a routine quickly took hold. Wake early, work hard, come home, unwind. About a month into the job, something changed. At first, it was subtle. A man, maybe late 30s, clean-cut, quiet. I learned his name was Jonathan. He kept appearing on my flights. At first, just a familiar face. Frequent flyers weren't unusual, especially on these regional hops. But then I noticed the pattern. He wasn't just traveling. He was on my flights, over and over again. 4 times in 2 weeks. Each time, he'd greet me with a soft smile and polite, "Hello," then silently observe from his seat. There was nothing overtly threatening, but his stare felt different, fixed, almost intimate, like he knew me. I tried to dismiss it as paranoia, but that changed on a flight to Seattle. Midway through, I caught him pointing his phone at me, taking a photo. When our eyes met, he lowered the device slowly and smiled. The next day, different route, different city. Jonathan was there again. He never caused a scene, but he always watched, like he was testing boundaries. My discomfort began to bloom into fear. Still, I told no one. Not my coworkers, not my friends, not even my family. I didn't want to seem dramatic. We sometimes get attention from passengers. It's part of the job. But Jonathan wasn't flirting. He wasn't even trying to talk to me. He was just there. Until Portland. It was a long day. I checked into our layover hotel downtown and decided to grab dinner at a nearby cafe. He wasn't on his phone. He wasn't walking. He was standing still, watching. I crossed the street in the opposite direction, quickly ducking into the cafe and taking a seat far from the windows. Then the door opened. Jonathan walked in. He didn't speak, just bought a coffee, sat at the counter, and watched. When I couldn't take it anymore, I paid, left, and rushed back to the hotel, looking over my shoulder the entire way. He didn't follow. At least, I didn't see him follow. I barely slept. Still, I hesitated to report him. But then came the flight from LA to San Diego. It was late. The cabin was dim. This time, he didn't hide it. He stared openly, unblinking, like he wanted me to feel trapped.
Have a good night. I'll see you soon.
Chills shot through me. It wasn't what he said. It was how he said it. Calm, confident, certain. The next day I reported everything. Security got involved, so did the police. The airline rearranged my routes, took me off duty for a while, hoping the space would cool things down. Then, one night, I came home from grocery shopping and found a note slipped under my apartment door.
You shouldn't have told anyone.
He knew where I lived. I showed the note to police. Security footage caught no clear image. Soon after, I moved, changed my phone number, transferred departments. But that fear, it never fully left. Jonathan never reappeared. Not that I know of. But I still scan the crowd every time I board a flight. I still keep my back to the wall when I sit at a cafe. Because some part of me believes he's still out there, waiting.